let me apologize at first because this was not my intent, okay? I didn't, it's just in the fabric. It's not my fault. I didn't mean to. Hey guys, welcome and or welcome back to CharisMarieTv. I am CharisMarie. Today we are creating this emerald green kind of nighttime party look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Like I said, I don't really have much eyeshadow with me. Everything that I've used in like this quarantine period has been my Violet Voss palette or my Profusion palette. I'm gonna use a Violet Voss palette today just because this one does have more color than the Profusion one. I'm gonna start by first putting down a like a peach or orange in the crease and then building like maroons on top, and then hopefully just have like a really deep green lid. So I'm gonna start with this shade Serve Hair. I don't know if the tutorial is very important to y'all. I don't think it is to y'all, but I'm just gonna put that down in the crease and then I'm gonna build the other colors on top of it. I'm gonna mix these two shades together. I'm coming a little closer so you guys could see better, but eyeshadow is not really my forte, but I do what I can so that it looks decent when I actually like try something. I think this is fine. Da, 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 da. I feel like I could get some more darkness here. I'm gonna work some darker colors. A dark I think I'll work this strong shade in the outer parts of the eye, but I'm gonna work that on like a tight blending brush. So I'm gonna take it from from BH Cosmetics. This is the studded, I think it's like a studded something collection or whatever. I'm gonna take that, I'm just gonna press that into the outer third of the eye. Actually not really pressing it, but just building it up here, and then I'm probably gonna reblend with a different color just to make sure it's not too harsh. I'm gonna go in with the green shade now, and I'm gonna take this shade Royal, which is like a very deep emerald green, and I'm gonna put that on a tight brush like this, a packing brush. This is the best way to apply like a shimmer shadow. And yeah, let's see, I think the base should still be a little tacky. I'm gonna put that as much over the lid as possible and into the crease. This shade would probably look really good with like a darker base on the bottom, but since I use a very natural concealer shade for me, the color should still be dark enough. I don't want to have that dramatic orange and thing divide, so I'm going to go into the shade Boss right here, which is like a deeper brown, and I'm trying to like smooth out or blend out. I have a lot of lid space, but I have even more like upper lid space, and I don't want too much of the look to be up there, so I'm going to take off that extra orange and then reblend the eye a little bit. So yep, so I like how this looks. Like this eye looks a bit darker than this eye because of how the lighting is, but I'm gonna take a tighter brush and just like this one, and then go in and add something to redark, not redark, I just want to add something to the eye space up there. I can still clean a little bit more of this eye. So I know y'all probably thinking like, Carison, why put on all the orange and pink and then to take it off? Just because I could do what I want. And again, I said I'm not the best at eyeshadow, so I just do end up working for me. I'm just gonna go into this shade here, which is like a brown but also like maroonish, and then blend that from the outer part of the eye to the inner part of the eye into the crease. And I have to raise my eyes up because my eyes are very deep set. So I'm going to jump off the eye for a second, and then I'm going to come back once I like to really get the shape that I want. I just put on some more moisturizer. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this Kevin Aucoin concealer and I'm gonna use this to like spot conceal just a little bit, just because even though I want a really light layer of foundation, a light layer of foundation is not going to do much justice for my hyperpigmentation and my blemishes like that. So if you have really good skin, then shut up. For a while. So it looks very like skin tone, but I will like sit on the skin for a while and then lightly tap over it with my sponge and then call it a day. And while I let that sit, I'm going to go and wet my sponge because I forgot. While I still let the concealer sit for a bit, I am going to apply my lashes. These are the Eden Round lashes in the shade D125. I will link the website down below in case you care. They're silk lashes, and they were this pair actually looks really nice. They're like dramatic, but like they still look very effortless. So yeah. So I have on one lash, but in the meantime, I'm going to like just pat in this swap concealer, and this is like virtually dry, which is the point. So y'all know I realize I'm gonna have to start dating people. That's ghetto. That is not the life that the Lord has ordained for me to date people. No, this video is taking a long time. I don't know why. When I do eyeshadow first, I feel like my makeup will always take longer because I don't know, depending on what I start with first, I'm gonna put more time into. So like, after my eyes done, it's like foundation, just go on please. Like I ain't got time to be out here, you know. One thing about my skin though, despite it being bumpy and like textured or whatever, it retains moisture very well. I have to figure out how I'm going to like make videos when I go to like my house, because I love having like a makeup vanity or a makeup desk. And my room doesn't really have one, but if I could find a space for one, or like a makeup corner or something somewhere in my house, that'd be great. For foundation today, I'm using the NYX Born This Way foundation, and I'm using the shade Nutmeg. I actually got other one of this shade, you know, because this is my like perfect shade. I bought the shade Cappuccino, anticipating that I'll get darker, but oh my gosh, this shade is just. And the goal is to not to use too much foundation carries, so you stop right there. She says while making another squeeze. I typically do not like blending up my foundation with a sponge, but we're going for that very light look today, so we'll just do it. I would have loved to have like a lighter concealer. Like it could have been this concealer in a different shade, but I only worked with deeper shades of concealer like a sucker. So we're gonna make it work, okay? So I'm gonna keep the concealer within this space right now. I'm going all the way out so that I can get some shape in my face. Because if you take all the concealer all the way out here, all you're doing is widening that part of your face. And if you already have a round face like I do, you don't necessarily want to widen your face. I mean, if you do, then go ahead. But for me, I don't want to. So I want to keep the light in the center and just keep everything in the middle of my face to add some structure to my face. I always like consult for that part because it's like if you make the line crooked, you solve. So I'm gonna start at my forehead, the places that I don't really care for the coverage, and I'm just tapping lightly. And you can see when the concealer blends out, it blends out into like nothing. Careful with like this light thing of not over blending, because you could over blend and then lose all the coverage that you put in your face. So like you can see the dimension in my face, but it's like very subtle, very light, very slight. Taking some of the Vichy Durable Blend powder on a setting brush, and I'm gonna blend that away by pressing that into the skin. So I don't want to lose too much of the dew that's going on my face, so instead of using like my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder or like one of my mattifying powders, I'm gonna take the Sephora Micro Smooth. I'm gonna take it on a pencil brush, this shade here, just because I feel like that will kind of match the crease. So you mean to tell me I could have just do this one shade in the crease alone and call it a day? Disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to take the pointer brush and I'm going to take the shade, that same one, this one here, Strong, and I'm just going to put it on the, like, closer to the lower lash line as possible. I'm just gonna go back to the face and finish the face. So my face still looks like very like glowy. Now I can go for bronzer. I feel like I would have loved a more neutral bronzer, but I only have like a very warm tone bronzer here. I don't have very warm tones, like in between, but you get what I mean. An oil controlling setting spray, not a mattifying one, because I still want to remain that like healthy dewy look. So that's done. I was gonna do like a highlight, but I haven't really found a highlight that I love, nor do I have like that I have with me now, at least. I feel like a little glow on the skin would be very pretty though. This one's very pink, and since the eye look is kind of pink, let's just see what this will look like. And it looks like I used a lot, but I didn't, just because my skin's already so wet. It's gonna look like that, but this isn't dark enough. I need something that's darker. I don't really love this lip, I'm gonna be honest. I don't love this lip. I love the skin and the eyes, but the lip is just not doing it for me. But it's okay. I just let it go, Ryan. So yeah, this is the look, this is the vibe. When I started the video, this was not the intention. The intent was like the eyes kind of follow that suit, the skin, yeah, but like the lip kind of like, typically I don't go for like that glossy lip, but I had to mix lips today, and this is kind of what we got, and I dig it. So yeah, this is the look. I had to put on this short because I feel like this kind of ties everything together. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys have been watching CharisMarieTv. Until next time.